Hi guys, Steve Buzza here. I'm back in the bunker. So a couple of weeks ago I did a bunker video on how to play to a really close pin. The information in that video is out of this world. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's recommended by the person that did the video. Anyway, it's logically I've done the short one. So we've got the short one. We do have the middle pin. I'm skipping that one and I'm going to the long one. So the short one, although it is sometimes very hard to get it close, I don't think the problem is getting it out, or getting it out to a point where you'll be able to two-putt. The issue you get with the long one is just getting it out is sometimes not good enough, because if we just splash it out to the front of the green, the likelihood is we're going to still three-putt. So yes, getting it out is better than leaving it in, but our score still suffers. So playing to the long flag, the first thing I'm changing is clubs. So I'm not a fan of taking the club you usually take. So the short one I was using my 58. I don't like just closing it down, because the bunker, we want to use the bounce. As soon as we start closing a club down, we've got no bounce interaction. Plus, more importantly, if we start pushing forward, it's easier to hit the ball. If you think about when you're on the range, getting that handle forwards usually stops you fatting the ball. Great when you've got 7-iron in your hand, not great when you're trying to play a long shot and you get all of the ball and it goes sailing into the trees long or smashes straight into the lip. So I'm changing to, in this case, I'm changing to my 54. I do carry a 50, so if you carry a gap wedge or even a pitching wedge, I would use that. Reason being is we can now open up a little bit, we can get the face a little open, so we can effectively use the same technique. We know we're now going to hit behind the ball, so we feel like we can be a bit more aggressive. It's really hard to be aggressive if you're afraid of hitting the ball first, for obvious reasons. If you can use a more of a standard bunker shot technique, you know you're going to catch it behind the ball. That's going to be a game changer for you, because now you can commit. It's always easy as a coach to say you need to commit to your shots, but if you're getting this horrible sensation that if you do you're going to go way too far, you're just not going to be able to do it under pressure. So here, 54. You see, I am still opening a little bit, and now as I'm doing that, I'm making sure I turn through fully. It's so easy because we get a little worried, and again, trying to maybe pick it off the top. You know, we're trying to be really precise. It's very hard to put energy in because you're afraid if we don't get it right, going long. Don't have to worry about that anymore. So I go in here, turn, gets down there, really nice. In this example I've got here, the green is going away from me a bit. That was what made me go 54. If it was slightly longer, or let's say the green was facing towards me, I may have gone into my 50. If it was slightly longer again, I'm happy to use my pitching wedge, open it up, get that one. If you can commit to the shot under pressure, you're going to be getting far better results. If you can't commit, or you feel, the one I see a lot, and let's take a ball here, is people just trying to pick it off the top, you know? Square, almost just feeling it like it's a pitch. See, I can do that, and it's worked out great. But if I get it slightly wrong, you know, I could be in here or I could be way over the back. So again, this is to give you something to use under pressure. There are loads of different ways, and the thing is with short game, and like take Phil Mickelson for example, he likes to use his lob wedge in every scenario possible. Even a bump and run. That's not great for everybody, but am I going to tell Phil Mickelson that he can't do that anymore? No. One reason is because he would laugh at me. But second of all, he demonstrates, even though he might not have got the tolerances, he doesn't need them. If you're somebody that doesn't like this shot, put the tolerances back into your favour. You know you can be aggressive into the sand. You know it's coming out. You know you're not going to go 100 yards too far. So you can just splash it out. We shouldn't really be missing in this place. You know, this is a bit of a strategy error. We're out of position. All we're doing is getting it back in play, giving ourselves maybe a chance to save par. But if we don't, we can move on to the next hole. No drama, we're not worried about that big score. We can then go on with our day. So I hope this has helped. Get some comments down below. Are you the person who tries to pick it but doesn't have the precision of Phil Mickelson? Maybe this is the one for you. Hope to catch you soon.